In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a fuel transfer unit in a Jeep Cherokee, which is located underneath the rear seat. There's a cover on the driver's side that covers the fuses. You want to look for fuse F43, which is a fuel pump fuse. It is a 20 amp fuse, and remove it. Set it down. That way you remember where it goes back. Now you want to start the vehicle, let it run until it depressurizes the fuel. And once the fuel is depressurized, the vehicle is going to stall. Once the vehicle stalls, you want to shut the power off to the vehicle and disconnect the negative terminal on your battery. Let's get ready to remove the negative battery terminal. The battery is located on the driver's side, front of the vehicle, next to the washer bottle. It's a 10mm nut. You just want to loosen it. Give it a wiggle, put it off to the side, make sure it's not touching anything. The manufacturer has made an access panel underneath the rear seat to access that fuel pump so you don't have to remove your fuel tank. You want to go into your back seat, grab a hold of this lever here. There's also a lever on the side so you can use either one. Pull up on that, fold the seat down. Underneath the seat, you can push the seat forward and do the same on the other side. Pull up your lever, slide it down, underneath, pull, move your seat forward. Once you fold your two seats down, you're going to have 4 18mm nuts and a plug for your airbag sensor. You want to unplug that by pushing this down, sliding it up. It's also held down by a clip. You can just pull straight up. Make sure that clip is out. Unplug your other sensor by pushing that tab down. Take it out of its holder. Now we move on to the front part of the seats. Fold your seats back up, slide them all the way backwards. Same thing with the other seat. Slide that one all the way back. And let's get to those front bolts. To gain access to the front bolts, you have this trim panel. You want to pop that trim panel off with a little pick tool. Comes straight out. You get your two 16mm bolts for your seat. You need to remove. Behind your driver's seat, you have another access panel. Just pop that out, put that off to the side. Another 16mm bolt, and remove that. Right behind your passenger seat, you have this access panel. Pop that panel off. 16mm bolt. Remove that. Once you remove all your bolts, lift straight up, give it a little wiggle, tilt it, and remove it from the vehicle. Behind your driver's seat on the floor, you're going to have that access panel carpet. You want to cut that out. To access the panel that's underneath. And there's your panel. They're either 8mm or Phillips screws. You can use either one. Take a screwdriver, lift up that panel. You have your plug. Just want to push down on that tab. Push out. Put your panel off to the side. You want to get all this debris out so it doesn't fall into the tank when you remove it. can use a little bit of lubricant on your tabs. It's just going to help you remove that lock ring a little easier. Same thing like the other side. Take your punch, your hammer, counterclockwise, and take your ring off. Take your ring, set it off to the side, pull up your float. This is your transfer tube. This is the part that's connected to your fuel pump. You need to release from your float. You have your little tab right here. You want to push that away. Like that. Hold it with your finger, push down, and release it. Now you can remove your float. Take your transfer tube from your fuel pump, slide it in, push it straight up, lock it into place. Wait for that click. Take your fuel transfer unit, put it back in the hole. Make sure your O-ring is not ripped or there's any debris on it. Push it down. Take your lock ring, set it on top, put it in the grooves, give it a twist, take your punch, and lock the lock ring down. And now it's locked down. Take your cover, plug it in, wait for that click. Now install your cover. Once you get your cover on, put your screws in your holes and tighten them down. Take your carpet, rest it on top. Now it's time to reinstall that rear seat. Once you get your seat down in place, you have your stud. You can put your nut on your stud, just tighten it by hand. You also have your airbag sensor plug. You can plug that in. Make sure you hear the click. You have your clip. You have your two nuts in the middle. Those on by hand. And you have your last nut in the back. Put that on by hand. And then you have your airbag connector. Wait for the click. And your tab. Now it's onto the front bolts. You have your one bolt behind your passenger seat. You want to get that started. You get your two center bolts. Start those by hand. And you got one more behind the driver's seat. Now you're ready to tighten all the bolts and nuts. Tighten down your seat bolts. Put your cover back on. Move over to your bolts in the middle. Put that cover back on. The last one is behind the passenger front seat. Cover back on. Onto the back nuts. Once all your bolts are nice and tight, flip up your seats, move them back. And let's go install that fuel pump fuse. Take your 20 amp fuse, go back into your fuse box where you marked it, push it in, put your cover back on. Install it back on and tighten that 10mm bolt.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.